Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. This is how I do my thing. This is how I do my thing. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. This is how I do my thing. This is how I do my thing. Welcome, everyone. Good night. Thank you for coming in. This is your girl Phyllis, and the topic for tonight: why the pretense in church. Hello, King Heart. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Do welcome your presence here, and I hope tonight I'll have a few more people inside before I get on it. In the meantime, while doing so, I will be preparing my lunch for tomorrow. So, hopefully it'll be a good one. Why the pretense in church? Why the facade? Why being somebody we are not? Why the put on? Why the illusion? Why the facade? Why the illusions? We should be. Gonna put me on some music in the meantime while I'm doing that. Let's see how my battery life is. Not much. Battery life isn't much, but I'm gonna plug him up. Just see how this keep downloading. Welcome. In the church today. Okay, let me get into it while there is no one. Let me see. Tonight I'm talking about why do we have to pretend we are not what we say we are, who we say we are. You go to church, you're among people for years, and then things happened, and you're wondering, really? I know we are all human, and certain things we can't get away from because this is the flesh, and each time we war against the flesh. But if you have something struggling with of the flesh, it's better to get it out in the open than to be having it festering, and then in the long run you're going to be embarrassed about your situations, and people are going to be embarrassed to be even associated with you anymore. For instance, you're young and you're in a church. Some churches, they tell you that most, as Christians anyway, you should stay away from fornication, adultery, and all of that. But yet still, you're there and you're lusting. You're there and you're lusting, right? And you hide behind a position that you're wow, but yet people see a different you. But why do that? Why do that? I'm going to give an example. I might step on people's toes if they are listening or watching. But what I want to say is, you're in church for 30 years and you know your family. They brought you up with principles. But within that time, many things happen. People fall, people rise. But the Bible says there that it's 7 times fall and 7 times rise. Hi, Donna. Thank you for stopping by. Though I know you're probably still in King Arts Live. But thank you for being over here. And I'm here talking about why the Pretense in Church. For years, you've been a say you've been a choir director, and you have to organize your music each Sunday, each Saturday. You go to church, whichever day of the week you attend church. But yet still you're having an affair. You tell everybody else that don't do this, don't fornicate, don't adultery, don't be seen elsewhere with such a sister or such a brother. But yet still you yourself is doing the act. And you think you're doing it in secret. But there's a God that sits high and looks low, because he tells us that if the heart is his footstool. So that means he sees and knows everything. I am just a little, I'm not, I'm not upset, I'm just a little bit concerned as to where the church is going. I for myself have no absent and I've called and I'm finding my way back to grace. So there's a lot of things that happening in my life that I'm putting on hold. And there's so many things that I'm seeing now that I've not seen, you know. When you put yourself in a little box and you look out of the box, you're wondering, really? Is this me? Because things that I've never done years ago, you know, it's like it's taking this time creeping in. I'm like, this is not me. And I don't want persons to call me out on it. So that's why I'm taking a stand. Donna, just being real, I don't do two lives at once. I want to concentrate on topic. Okay. Okay, Donna. Thank you. It's, I don't know if it's every church or it's just the one that I attend. But there are so many pretends inside the church. They come to pray. You're sick and they come to pray for you. And they come and they say they pray. But yet still, you have one probably stay back. For what? You never asked them, you never tell them that you wanted courtship. Sister, how you doing? You have a lovely home. You have a whatever. I don't need that. I only answer prayer. But because somebody don't want to be rude, you allow them to say what they want to say and then they go. An example. Young lady in church, she falls on difficulty. For instance, she's going to college and she falls in difficulty and she needed help of the church. The church, the first thing I'm going to tell you that they can't help you. But yet still they want you for choir rehearsal, they want you for committee meetings, they want you for young people meeting events, but yet still you don't have that amount of money for fare. But I'm talking from my country point of view. I'm not talking from the US. I'm talking about the Caribbean. But yet still they want you to incorporate yourself in everything. And you're struggling. You don't have the fare, but you ask them for assistance and they don't assist you. So what you do, you're young, you're weak, you're not strong, you're young, you're weak. You're gonna look outside, you're gonna ask other persons for help. But asking other persons for help, they in turn is gonna need something from you. What? Most of the time we know what it is. Pops, pregnancy come in, but remember, you're young and you're still in the church. What happened? Everybody gonna turn their back on you because they're gonna tell you that you should have known better. But yet still when you come to church for help, yet still when you want to come to church, yet still when you used to go to church for help, you pay your tithes. And that's one thing I believe, if somebody is paying their tithes for a number of years and you fall low, I believe that with all that money goes towards fixing the church, for this, for that, for whatever. I'm not going to say that everybody in church you're going to want to help, but there are certain things that is set aside for something. And you go out, they want to put you out of church. Because that's what the Caribbean people do. They want to put you out of church, turn their back on you because you went out. But yet still those same people that put you out, some of them are involved in the things that you as a young person that went off the street got pregnant. That's what they are doing in the church. No church supposed to help do fundraisers, ask for collections. Yes, they do. That's what I'm talking about. You go out, you get pregnant from somebody else that is not in the church. They want to put you out of church because they say you fall from grace. But yet still, they the same one sit high on their pulpits doing the same thing to young women in the church, pretending that they are so holy, asking this young person just the same to commit crime against their body and God, and then continue to pretend. There are church sisters in the church and church brothers in the church that are intermingling in the same fornication, adultery life, and walking around preaching to me who is a sinner because I don't know your deeds. But they're coming to preach to me that I should not this, I should not that, I should not whatever. And they are doing the same thing. Are you better than I? No, you're not. We have to be careful of what we say to drive people away from God. We have to go down on our knees and look at ourselves. Sometimes when you hear of persons like those big international preachers and whatever, and you run up and down on them stage and whatever, and you look at their life, if you're close enough to them, the life that they're living, you're far from God. But who am I? Who am I to judge anybody? I'm not anyone. But why I came with this topic though is because somebody of significance to me is being caught in a trap like this one. Young. And the thing is that too, when you're in no, I don't know. When you're young and you're in church and you're in a group, it's like everybody is trying to outdo each other. I don't know if you know of that, but in the Caribbean, when you're in church and your parents have a certain position, and it's like you're trying to outdo. Everybody's like they're competing against each parent's trying to make their child compete against each other's child. My son is a doctor. My daughter is a dentist. My son is a lawyer studying for law. I mean, they're all studying for law and dentists and doctors. Nobody wants to be the cleaner. Nobody child want to be the cleaner. Nobody's child want to be the carpenter. Nobody's child want to be the mason. And we're in the building. The building need carpenter. It need mason. It need cleaners. And somebody got to do it. I said, whoa. Yes, sir. Life at church. Everybody is just pretending. Donna, I was in church when I was 18. I got pregnant. And I was married to that man for 18 years after I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, everybody looked down on me. I was like a zombie going to church because I decided that none of them in there is going to tell me that I can't come through the door. Yes, I let down my parents. Yeah, I let down my parents. But none of them couldn't tell me, and I wasn't a dropout either. I finished my last year in high school, going to college. Should have gone to college. But then I got pregnant and I had my child. And when I had my child, I was still going to church. I wasn't on any choir. I wasn't on any whatever, but I was still going to church praising my God. Because I know I fall and I have to ask for grace and its mercies. But what I'm saying is that sometimes if you don't have a strong backbone, you'll be out and lost. I wasn't that first type of person. I was like the rebel. And there are pastors' children that were in the position that I was in the same position that I was in, but because they had more money than my parents could, that was all swiped away. If you get what I'm saying, I don't want to really say much. That was swiped away. And they pretend that nothing and their daughters are virgins and the works. And I look to myself sometimes, I'm like, really no? Really? When I was in the position I was in when I was pregnant and in church, and I hear that the pastor's daughter was also pregnant. Because when you're in a group, you hear things. And if you don't hear, you see. And then all of a sudden the person disappear for a while and then them come back. And they were, whether they were in Miami or they were in England or whether they were, sometimes they wouldn't even know where traveling, but still in the country same way, but probably in a different parish. I would say in a different state or city. But thank God, even though that fornication, commitment, whatever, I was still married to the same man. You have brothers, then no, they don't want some of the young girls, them, some of the young girls, them in the church, them young too. But them no, they don't want them, but them trick them. Honey, you're this, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that, I'm gonna ring. And every time I come to church and preach, no fornication, no this, no that, no two person mustn't be seen together, blah, blah, blah. But yes, still, when they go together and the woman is pregnant, they no longer want a relationship with that person because that person is not too good to walk in their league. I'm good enough for you for sex, but I'm not good enough to be pregnant with your child in church. So by day, you're somebody, and by night, you're somebody else. Stop the pretending. That's all I can say. Stop the repenting. Repent. Turn to God. We are all human. We're all human. We're faced with temptations. We're faced with trials every single day of our lives. But we can ask our God for forgiveness daily. He said, pray without ceasing. Stop bombard me because me fall. Help me to get up, stand back up on my feet. Don't use my situation as a laughing matter because you may never know down the line what will happen to you. It just hurt me sometimes to know that we hear it every single time. Every single time. There's a situation now where a young woman is in church. She got married. The husband mixed up himself in an outside or something. She was probably without a man for probably 20, 30 years. And they went out to church. You go to church, she get a husband, and she come back with him. Him pretend probably say him save and him baptize him and whatever. And all of who for preach and the seers and the what you call them, no, the prayer warriors, them say, oh yes, it's a good man, it's this and he's sent to God from for you and whatever. And because they were so iron mighty in church, you know, and couldn't see beyond them face. Not all of us women or all of us men were meant to be married. In the Bible, they were eunuchs. That means they kept themselves away from sex and they concentrated on God. And the man fool around. The man got fool around with him. What you call that now? Cause if it's a woman's niece, that I'm him niece in law then. The tour is so long. It would have to be like on a church gossip. I know if I was doing a channel named Church Gossip, I'll probably have plenty crowd. And they'll probably be calling me out. Why am I spreading that? Why am I spreading this? Because they don't want nobody to know. They want to keep it as an hush hush. But it is so sad though. But sometimes when you walk in the church, I'm uh, I'm gonna give an example again. I like examples, and I'm full of examples. Yes, people do love to gossip, and they put it another way than the other way. I remember when I was in my country, and after getting pregnant at the age of 18, my rebellious ways, still in church, whatever. And years after, 18 years after, my husband got somebody pregnant. Person was in the church, and you want to live a life. Excuse me, I just yawned. And you say go to church, and people there gossiping. Why she still there with him? See her wear what this, what that, whatever. Really, they man is disrespectful, this and that. I for one don't let people run my life. And one day I was sitting in church and they had some visitors. One of the ladies don't know me. And I hear when she said, oh, because they called my name. I said, oh, she named so. Oh, she named so. I feel her husband. I'm like, but where I was sitting, they thought I couldn't hear because I was looking ahead of me, but I could still hear the conversations. That's why sometimes you be careful what you talk about people because you don't know who is who or how loud you're talking because she think because the music was playing I couldn't hear. But that's what most people at work love me for. My hearing is very good. You could be a little bit away from me and you say something, I can hear you. So if you're in danger, I don't know, maybe because I work at night and the time is always so quiet, I can hear stuff. So I train myself for that, to hear any little sound that the people are making, like or whatever, so I can go to see what's really happening. And she said, "Oh, she, and I thought, oh, whatever, her husband, really, I'm like, okay." So after church, I went to that lady because after that conversation she had with that person, it's like I couldn't hear nothing more in the church. I couldn't hear. I was there sitting, going through the motions. And I went after church. I called her and I said, I hear Sister So and so was saying something to you. And she said, what? And I said exactly the same thing that the church sister said to her and the reply that she gave. And she said, oh, she was only just saying that whatever. I said, okay. I said, where your church branch is 3 hours away from my church. But yet still, she that attends this church can converse with you about my life. I said, if I would say what's happening in hers, you'd probably stop talk to her immediately. And she said, really? I say it takes one gossiper to get to another gossiper. Because if it was me and she came to me saying something about somebody else, I would tell her I don't want to hear. And the thing about me, Donna, you would come to me and be saying something, and I'll tell you I don't want to hear. I'm not deaf. You're probably saying it to somebody else, and I'll be there and I will listen. But I don't want you to tell me. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to know. Sometimes I'm in a spot and somebody talking about somebody, I'm like, the person is not here. Why talk about that person? At work, we have 5 ladies at work at nights. 5. And most time when I go to work, they don't see me. It's either to sign up medication or something. Or they need an assistant from way across for them black. Or you want to find me to do something, they come and find me. Once you see I come out of that vehicle and step inside my name, punch in my time and me gone, me lift up my charge and say what me have to do and who me have to attend to, me disappear. You see me again the next morning. I'm writing my book. I used to have so many people in my phone, and an instance happened where I had to change my number. Donna, when I done dissect, I have at least 13 people in my phone. 13. And I'm like, whoa. To myself, I'm like, whoa, man. My book is going to be about growing up, my marriage, my, what you call them again? My, you called them my name the other day. I was like, I'm going to use that word. Broke. A broke? You called them my name the other day. I wrote it down somewhere in my journal. But life. I'm here. I'm not gonna tell a lie to anyone. No. I'm here. I'm lonely. Because even though I might say I am in a relationship, I'm not. I'm not really, because most of the time I'm by myself. So that's one of the part of me that I am really looking on. It doesn't worth it for me to lose my soul. Oh, long ago I was married to him. Now we're in 2019. We got divorced in 2010. We got divorced in 2010, Donna. Yeah. And I dated two persons during after that time. Yeah. One was like one was like the first one was like rebound, really. You wanted somebody to talk to, you know, nobody to talk to, whatever, because you were so used to, having somebody next to you. That lasted like 6 months. It couldn't go no further because it's like I started to see stuff that was in my ex coming out in this man. I'm like, Until this day, you still want a relationship, but no, I'm not gonna fall for something that I am moving away from. Oh, the marriage was 22. Yeah, I was married pretty young. I married pretty young, Donna. I married at 19. So it was a young marriage. Yeah, I married at 19 years. I told her that I got pregnant, but I was married to the man. And I had good years. Yeah, I had good years until, I don't know. I guess the body was getting old. You know, I guess he wanted me to, I don't know. I don't know. He talked about it. We are best friends until today, day. Yeah, we are good friends. We are best friends, I should say, because we talk about things still. We talk about our grandchildren. We talk about our children. So even though he has one outside, I still call her my daughter anyway. Um, and a little girl loved me like, I guess if I was raising her by myself, she probably would not have gone to her mama. But anyway, I'll leave that for another time. Oh, the other one now is, oh boy. I think I do more quarrel, and I have trust issues too. So maybe that's why one of the reasons why I'm just gonna call it quits. Just be by myself till old age. Yeah. Yep. Forrest Grumpa says, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're getting until you open it. You see all the chocolates in the box. Got the caramel, strawberry, you name it. Milky Way, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, mint chocolate, you name it. King Archie's gone to sleep now. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Donna, for joining me in my little chit chat. Yep. And sometimes in life, when you do get older, and for me, Donna, I pay my own bills. I depend on no man. I pay my bills, every bills you can think of, whether your rent, your phone, your internet, your car payment, your insurance, whatever. You buy your own food, you do your own thing. Just you that. You understand? Just you. And when you have somebody that comes and want to be the boss of you, my ex was never my boss. He was like my equal. So I don't want nobody to come to be like, you can't do this, or you're spending too much on that, or you have too much of this. For instance, I asked you, winter is coming, and I said, I'm gonna need a booty. But I see you have enough already. Don't bloody tell me that. I asked you, I already know that I have, but I'm asking you for one. Different fashion. Suppose I want to go somewhere. I have a particular outfit and I need that type of booty. But you have this and you have that. Where you? I'm like, really now? And then, for instance, you know me before. You know me now. I love nights. I mostly do everything in nights. I sleep at daytime and I wake up and I go up and I go at night time. I mostly do my shopping at nights. Stores and practically close. I'll go like if I wanna do grocery, I'll go like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's the time I normally like go do my groceries. I go like Publix. If I'm gonna go to Publix, I go like say 7 o'clock. Spend some time in the store before they close. Walmart is 24 hours, so I can go anytime. I'm gonna get meat. I go to a store that closes like 10. And I go there like from 7 to it closes. You know, walk and look at the meat and whatever. Um, I'm gonna do clothes. I'll go to Ross. I'll go to Dress Barn. I normally go to Old Navy. I'll go into Marshalls at times. Yes, I go to Marshalls. But I mostly go like Ross or Dress Barn if I'm looking dress. You know, something dressy. I mostly go to those two stores. But you don't come tell me what you think I should do. Or where I should put my foot. And the other day when I was doing the topic about men start taking and start to give, I was talking about a person. They come to your house, they come in a too long and they want the best of the food. Then about 6 months now, I stopped cook. Yeah, anytime them say, oh, I said, we're going out. And I ain't paying for it either. Where do I have to go? I just got. Really? You want to eat something? If you want to eat something, you can go cook it. But I ain't cooking. I just reached that part where it's either either. I don't care. You Donna said, yeah. Yes, ma'am, I do go to a lot. I do go to a lot, girl. From family drama to work drama. Cause my family don't just finish at me, ex and children. It goes beyond like cousins and uncles and aunties and oh, because this one I'm dating knows that I know how to cook. Yes, they kind of want to put it down like, babe, are you gonna cook? No. Why? Isn't your day assessor? My day for me to sleep. I left work Saturday morning, Donna, and I was supposed to go do my laundry. Although I don't see laundry, the bags are still same place where they are, with the soap and everything packed up. Today, Sunday, I said I was gonna go. They are same place. Yeah, me tummy. My tummy's rolling. That means I'm hungry. I'm gonna get me some salad. Yeah. So what I do know, Donna, I just what you say, honey? I'm coming over tomorrow or whatever. I said, remember, dear, I mean cooking. Why not? Are you deaf? I am not cooking. But I like, I'm not cooking. And that's it. And the thing is that, some men must realize that when you're losing interest, things you used to do for them, you stop to do. Yeah. I mean, know for the love of Christ, some of them just can't see. They're just dumb. I'm talking about things that other ladies tell me. You understand? That them do some things as that them just can't see. Hmm. So Donna, I know how. I know you should know how to cook, but sometimes they want to cook like a cookie lily. I wasn't born to be a cookie lily anyway. The first time that I cooked for my husband, he was like, "Where do you learn to cook?" Because I know Kingston women can't cook. I'm like, really? I was born in Kingston, but my parents are from the country. When you're born in a particular era, like in my country, if you're born in Kingston, they say you can't cook, you can't wash, because all those girls do is just go to school. And that's all they do. They go to school and preach out themselves. But I was like that. I was brought up with two country people. My mom and my dad were from the country. Okay, you're okay. Donna, for me, I don't know if because I did it like 2 or 3 times, and I can tell you that I promised myself I ain't going back. I don't know if because of my profession that I'm in, and because I clean, I'm like a clean freak. My dishes, my spoon, my fork, my everything is supposed to be in a particular space, and me not supposed to say no insect. No way. You understand? Me not supposed to say no insect, no way at all. And I did on those 3 occasions, and I said, "Hell no, 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 mm-mm, nope, no, no." So that's why I rather my place. I trust my place. My place every month. I the landlord term spray whatever. But for inside, cause you know when you food and all of that, every month I always try to get at those. There's 3 packs of the little roach pouch bait thingy, the red ones, and I put it like in the corners. So, but I do it like every first of the month. I don't care where the first of the month fall. I just walk and pick up those, throw them out, and put in the next. So at all times, my place, roach free, ants free, cobweb free. I mean, I like see it. When I hear people talk about they get spider bites and they see roaches crawling and this, if you see a roach crawling in my house, and you bring it come. Well, for Thanksgiving, I ain't cooking either. I'm going to a family gathering. Ain't no cooking around here. Last year I did it. I I did it 20 yards. I did vegetable salad. I did we bake cheese. We bake I think I bake cake. We bake cake. We bake potato pudding. We made eggnog, the turkey, the chicken, the roast chicken, the cheese, the salad, the wine, and the juices. And I'm telling myself, I may do no more. Not really this year. Not. You're clueless on cooking turkey. Oh my god. Donna, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in the States for 9 years. 9. And last year was my first time looking about a turkey. I went on YouTube and I watched about 20 persons before. I see what everybody had in common. I juke up the turkey, and yeah, next year pray for me when I go in to learn. I've been studying about America, this and America that. I think I know it by heart now. I don't know what they're gonna ask me, but mhm. And I got my ginger, I got my scallion, my salt, my pepper, my scotch bonnet pepper, my jalapeno pepper, um, my tomato, my onion, my garlic, and I blend it at my time, and I blend them all, and I season it just like I would season a chicken. The stuffings now, I did my potato, my corn, my green peas, and I creamed it with butter because that's what I wanted. And I stuffed the belly. And it came out so moist and tasty. Yep. So that was my first. You hear me belly and roll? Food is one thing. My tummy is making noise. Okay, Donna, thank you. I think I've gone over my hour now. I'm going to sign off. Glad you could be here to keep my company. I just cooked turkey wings this Thanksgiving. I'm doing Cornish ends. What? What's Cornish? Let me go search. What is Cornish ends? I always hear people talking about this. Turkey, 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 turkey. So I said, okay, let me go try it. Okay. Okay, madam. It's the one that it's a conscience or the one that lays brown eggs. Okay. I see. I use the recipe here. Mm-hmm. Wow. I might do that. I might do the chicken. Oh, they say have it in Publix. I don't think I ever see it in Walmart. I'm gonna look in Publix. Where do you buy yours? You're in New York, so you're in New York. It's probably there anyway. I have to look in Publix over here to see if I see it. I don't think I ever see that brand in Walmart or at the meat store that I go to. I don't ever see that brand. Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, Donna. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Oh, it said sold at Walmart. Wow. Oh, maybe it's a different Walmart. Because Walmart that I go to, I never see this chicken yet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't think in Walmart? Okay. But I see something that says Walmart. Check in Walmart. Oh, it's not the chicken, Donna. You're right. It's the ingredients. It's not the chicken. It's the ingredients. I'm gonna check in Public store. Or when I'm in Tampa, I stop by over that supermarket there and check in it. Night, Donna. Thank you. Thank you, love. Blessings to you always. Thank you, dear. Bye. See you next stream. Love you.